Hi there, my name's John. I'm a small business owner based in North Somerset, and I've run my own digital consultancy business for nearly 20 years now. Growing up in North Devon, with its stunning coastlines, lush beaches, tourist economy, and extensive traffic issues during the summer, I was aware of and concerned about environmental issues from a young age. But it wasn't until a couple of years ago that I started to really take time to think about the environmental and social impact of my business. After attending a conference about ethics in the web industry, I sat down to think about how I run my business, the people I choose to work with, the impact my suppliers and service providers have on our planet and its people. What impact does my website have? What's the money in my bank account and my pension being used for? I started to make changes. I made changes to the way I work, to the service providers I use, to my finances. I made improvements to my process, saving time, effort, energy, and even money. I learned a lot about my business and about myself too. I became far more conscious of what my business does and how it does it. We can get so busy with the day-to-day running of our business and getting the work done that it can be very easy for our work and personal values to become misaligned. And as I sat thinking about my business, this dawned on me. While I felt like I was running a friendly, fair, functional business, I'd not given so much thought to what was going on behind the scenes, particularly with my suppliers. Was I running a responsible business? The changes I went on to make over the months that followed meant that my business became more aligned with my personal values. I used to think of myself as a perfectionist. I'm detail-oriented and I take pride in the quality of my work, but we shouldn't aspire to be perfect, especially when thinking about huge, seemingly insurmountable problems like global warming or poverty. Change happens over time and space. We need to remember this and reset our expectations of ourselves, to aspire to be better, not perfect. Progress, not perfection. I've come to realise that it's more important to make progress, keep learning and adapt to the ever-changing environment in which we live and work. Just begin and then keep going, taking small steps. A large part of this, though, the problem is in knowing how to begin. Last year, when the COVID-19 pandemic became the reality we now find ourselves in, there was a lot of uncertainty. My work disappeared and it was worrying. I decided that I wanted to take this time to share my experiences and what I'd learned, to learn from others and start conversations around these topics with other small business owners. This brought me to developing and delivering a short series of talks to businesses in North Somerset, working together with Angela and the North Somerset Enterprise Agency. It was well received, and those who took part wanted to continue the conversations that we started. And that's why we're starting a new open business network for North Somerset with a focus on sustainability and business ethics. Myself, the North Somerset Enterprise Agency, North Somerset Council, Theatre Orchard, the Future Economy Network, and more groups we're talking to are happy to be working together to launch the North Somerset Sustainable Business Network. It will act as a forum for local businesses interested in being more sustainable and ethical, raise awareness and knowledge of sustainable and ethical business practices in the region, strengthen the local economy by making businesses more resilient, responsible and regenerative, establish North Somerset as a hub of profitable, green and ethical businesses. SMEs make up 99.9% of UK businesses. North Somerset has nearly 10,000 businesses and 87,000 employees. And 90% of those are micro businesses with fewer than 10 people. Small business owners can have more impact than they might think. They have the power to bring about positive change. We hope you'll come along. Thanks.